I was going to rip his heart out. I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Links to the car.
How you doing, everyone? My name is Ryan and this is Ade, and welcome back to another edition of Boxtalk. Ade wearing this t-shirt.
I'm sponsored by Adidas now. Did I not tell you that I was sponsored by Adidas? Didn't tell you. Boxtalk's been sponsored by Adidas. No. Today, Boxtalk's been sponsored. Today.
Alright then, jokes aside, let's go with the boxing.
Yes.
Today we've got a good fight.
Great
but a fight that is kind of hard to break down a little bit. We've got the returning James Kirkland versus Canelo Alvarez. Is it a comeback for Kirkland or is it an easy win for Canelo? Ade?
Ashida aside, no one, nobody, and you could take this up to 168, will get an easy ride against James Kirkland. Mandingo Warrior. No one gets an easy ride. Look, there was a time when I genuinely thought maybe 4 or 5 years ago, before the Ashida loss, that Kirkland could run through every single human being at 154, maybe even 160. He had that kind of, when we always say it, the Mike Tyson about him, the animal thing, like black shorts, black boots, he had the whole image.
The whole persona.
The street, ghetto, everything about him. And then the Ishida loss kind of stunned everyone.
Yeah.
Look, we all knew Kirkland, I wouldn't say it was chinny, but you always knew that he leaves his chin out to hang and you could hit it.
Yeah.
Even after the Angulo fight was kind of back and forth. But he's rebuilt himself, and what I like about this fight is I'm happy for someone to get a chance to make some good money. Yeah. In all the other fights that he's had, he's not made great money. Let's be honest, he's gone to Mexico to fight Angulo and not made good money. Yeah. He's had the fight with Ishida, lost that, didn't make good money. This is a chance for him to make possibly 7 figures. Yeah. And look, win or lose, that's a win for me, for someone like James Kirkland.
No, I agree with you on that set. James Kirkland is one of those guys there where I like watching him fight. Yes. He provides entertainment, he provides style, but his mind doesn't seem right.
You're not wrong.
Okay, forget the prison stuff. The
How can you forget that?
The up and down with Ann Wolf, my trainer, she's not my trainer, she's this, she's that. Then they're back together.
Beef as
well, the 57 beef. He was supposed to fight Canelo previously, signed the contract, agreed to sign the contract, and then pulled out because he wants more money, or he's going to make X amount of money. It's like he seems a little fickle where he needs direction. But when he has direction, when he's in shape, he's a tremendous fighter. Yeah. When he has no direction, you have the prison stints, the Ashida loss. Yeah. Yeah. You have all this stuff, you have the inactivity. Let's be honest, Kirkland ain't fought in what? A year, 18 months?
He's had 3 fights since 2011.
There you go.
I mean, come on.
Before his last fight, he didn't fight for another 18 months. Yeah. So there's issues there surrounding him. But when he's on point, I dare you go test him.
The problem for him is that he's fighting arguably one of my favourite fighters right now. I'll be honest with you, and the reason I say one of my favourite fighters is that we generally have a guy that I feel won't back down from anyone, 154, maybe even 160. You know, and people will say, how so? Maybe everyone knew he was going to get outboxed. Look, it was maybe a couple of fights too early, took it. Even went down in weight, took it. After that fight, you kind of think, okay, just take an easy fight, a warm-up fight. He goes against fight a guy that is as good a boxer as Mayweather, Lara. Close fight. I think he might have lost that fight personally, but regardless, he took that fight. Was gonna fight Cotto. Let's be honest, it was Cotto's team that probably were waiting for the Mayweather, the Pacquiao discussions. So this is the guy that's gonna fight Mayweather, Lara, Cotto. This is the guy that's come to fight, and I feel like, look, Lara has too many holes for Canelo that I think Canelo will exploit. Kirkland has too many holes that I think Canelo will exploit, and that's the problem for Kirkland here. Inactivity, defensive ain't really there. Let's be honest, he's head first, and I think it's just a big name. It's a good fight for 4 or 5 rounds, but after that, I just can't see it going any further.
Before I hit that point, let's talk about Canelo for a second.
Okay.
What you said about Canelo, yes, he's got heart. Yeah, he's got confidence. He will fight anyone. Let's be honest, the guy's a kid.
How old is he again? 23?
Maybe 23, 24. Maybe he could be a little older now. Because he came to the game young.
18, like 16.
Exactly, yeah. He turned pro at 16.
He's got more fights than Mayweather, isn't he? That's like ridiculous.
Give him credit for what he is, But as much as credit I give him as a fighter, I don't like when promoters push fighters down your throat. Okay. I feel you got to prove your worth. Yeah. As much as he's fought on the right people to prove his worth, I want to see him with a bona fide puncher.
Angulo?
Angulo is a bona fide puncher, but Bonjour was on his slide. I just want Canelo to grow naturally as an athlete, as a fighter, and become a star that I think he is, without such a push. You know, a selling factor.
But you've got to look at it, and make some good points there, valuable points. But I look at the fighters that they're trying to chuck down our throat that are pay-per-view stars. Yeah. We've got one over here. Yeah. Kell Brook. A bit older than Canelo. Yeah. Look at who he's fought compared to who they've chucked Canelo in with. Yeah. No. So it's like they are pushing Canelo down our throat. Yeah. But at least we're getting what, like the Lara fight. I never thought it was going to take in a million years. He took it. Do you know what I mean? Angulo, yes, he's on a slide, but regardless, it's still a puncher. And when you're in the air with someone like Angulo, that's probably a guy that walks around at 180. You just never know. Mayweather again, and even Kirkland now. So they are throwing him down, but they're saying, okay, we're going to throw this guy down your throats. I'm still going to match him. Yes, they've got to match him carefully because he's Oscar De La Hoya's last start. He's the last start.
But I agree at all. I just hope I like fighters that grow naturally. Okay. Same way we were talking this weekend about Josh Warrington. Yeah. Where they're selling. The guy's already talented. The guy's already going to be a star. Let him grow with himself without being forced down. And that's why if you look a lot of the boxing forums, Canelo gets a lot of hate. Not because he's a bad fighter, just because they just force it down you too much. I think that's just boxing now, isn't it? Let's be honest, we're not littered with stars. Yeah. I mean, look, we know the cash cows in terms of the big pay-per-view guys, Cotto, Pacquiao, Mayweather, are all gone in a year. Yeah. Who else is there? Maybe September. Maybe September. Yeah. You never know. Exactly. I mean, look who Cotto's going to fight next. We're not going to go there. That's another video. But there's not many pay-per-view stars out there. They are going to try and force feed us pay-per-view stars, and we've been moaning in this country that we're getting pay-per-view fights. They're not really pay-per-view fights, pay-per-view cards. Yeah. There's not many pay-per-view stars out there, and I think Canelo is one of those. He's coming to case of. I'd like to see his numbers because this is going to be I'd like to see what his numbers are, but I think he's coming. Back to the fight. Yes, back to the fight. I honestly think, not just saying this, you are. It is a risky, bloody fight. The risk-reward value is dangerous, very, very dangerous. Yeah. In terms of technical ability, they're looking at Kirkland's open. He's wild. We could catch him. Inexperienced. Sorry, inactive. Inactive. Yeah, that's what they're counting on. But if Kirkland's on point, just like he was in his last fight against what's that guy's name again? Tapia. Glenn Tapia, who was supposed to be the next big thing beast. Yeah. If he's on point like he was when he got hurt by Angulo in the first round and got up, then got up and came back in Angulo's hometown and laid the law down, laid the smack down. Yeah. We're in for a great fight. And I'll tell you something now, regardless what you think about technical ability and about toughness and everything, if Canelo gets into a trading match, he gives away his advantages. Yeah. Because Kirkland will let them go, and when he's when he's in shape, this guy has tremendous stamina. Tremendous. He throws that ferocity from round 1 up to round 7, 8, 9, 10. It's so much pressure, so much endurance. It's hard to deal with. Yeah, look, I'm not going to take back what I said in terms of my predictions, but you're right. My predictions are based on an out of shape Kirkland, a guy that is literally knows he's getting paid $1 million, and that's his motivation. He's like, oh, I'm going to get paid regardless. If we get a Kirkland where he is clearly the underdog, which is in this fight, like he was in the Glenn Tapia fight, where he's coming in to take a beating. Glenn Tapia was the new guy at the time, what, 20-0. If we get that Kirkland, then we have a fight. Yeah, we have a fight. If we get the Kirkland that came in out of shape against Ashida, even really out of shape against Angulo, then I think Canelo just almost does what he done to Angulo about him, and Canelo gasses. He does gas. One thing Kirkland won't do is gas. Yeah, if you fight a fast pace with Canelo, he gasses. We all know this. For all you guys that's going to say, Canelo's going to outbox him just like Carlos Molina did until the controversial dodgy stoppage. Yeah. Which was around round 10? I think it was around 10, disqualification, yeah. No, it's not going to happen. Why? Yeah? Molina is a spoiler. A boxer that fights backwards. Likes to stay on the back foot, likes to be tricky, likes to be crafty. Doesn't really have a high work rate, but knows how to put his stuff together in spots. Yeah. Alvarez is a totally different fighter. He's more of a come forward fighter. He likes to box, but he also likes to stand with his authority and know that he's in the ring. Canelo cannot box the way, or would not want to box. His mentality is not the same as a Molina. Yeah. So if Kirkland pushes the fight and pushes the right buttons on Canelo, he'll get a guy going forward, which will suit Kirkland. Alvarez knows this. But they say that red hair gives you fire.
Alvarez,
and Alvarez has got fire. Yeah, this fight is not going 12 rounds.
You know, another thing, Alvarez badly needs a marquee win.
He does. And
I say that because look, Mayweather fight, the Lara fight, he's still people are about that fight. Angulo fight, everyone thought kind of got stopped just when Canelo was getting tired. I'm just saying what people are saying out there. You know what I mean? And then you go before that, and you got the likes of Ryan Rose on there. You've got Matthew Hatton. You know what I mean? He needs that marquee stamp of approval. You're the next pay-per-view star. Knock out Kirkland 4 or 5 rounds, and which makes me think they might meet fire with fire here.
Exactly.
If they meet fire with fire, we have Matisse Provodnikov.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure the weight class, but I can be 99% sure it's not 154.
That suits Kirkland. I think Kirkland's naturally the bigger guy.
Kirkland's
coming down from 180.
He's the guy that when he came back out of prison, I swear he fought at 170.
Yeah, and they said it was near 200 pounds that came down from that.
Exactly, yeah. Kirkland's a bigger guy, and I will say arguably the stronger guy. And I might be saying that just from physical development, but when you look at guys that got, Canelo's is very fit and very developed, but Canelo looks like more of an athlete.
Yes.
Whereas Kirkland has the traps, the lats.
Not like me.
And listen to Ade. He's got that type of.
You saw me with Anthony Joshua. You saw me with Anthony Joshua. You better listen to me. Okay. How does this fight play out? And don't give me 2 if this Kirkland's out. I want to say if A side Kirkland turns up, Kirkland against Glenn Tapia, Kirkland for 4 rounds against Angulo. How does this fight play out, Ryan Ray-San?
Honestly and truly, no joke, no BS. I think Kirkland can stop any 154 in the world. This fight is definitely going to be by a stoppage. And I'm going to go with Canelo in a come behind victory. I think Kirkland hurts him, drops him, has him all over the place.
To be fair,
and I think Canelo walks him into a shot.
Alright, look, sometimes it's about getting people before they develop, and that's just how boxing is sometimes. Canelo's always been that guy who's like, if you get him before he gets a bit better because he's getting better all the time. And I think every single training camp, all the fights he has with experience, he's getting better. There's no sort of misunderstanding. The last 2 guys he's fought are probably the best boxers out there with Rigondeaux and Andre Ward. In Lara and Mayweather. He's not going to fight better boxers. That's it, it's done. He's had the tough guy fights as well in terms of Angulo. I genuinely feel we're not going to get fire with fire here. I think Canelo's going to try and box. And yeah, you might get the red mist, and that's what Ryan says. I think we are going to see the red mist, and that's why he might have to come from behind, because they're going to get that, and then after 6, 7 or 8, he starts boxing. And then he could get Kirkland out of there. I wouldn't be shocked if he does. Because Kirkland, he does go down. He gets up, but he does go down.
I think this fight...
Canelo ever gone down? Canelo ever been down?
No, I can't remember.
I can't think of Canelo going down. That's a tough son of a gun.
I don't think this fight goes more than 6.
If it doesn't go more than 6, I think we could have, like Matisse Provodnikov, by the way, I think we could have the exciting fights. Like everyone's excited for Mayweather Pacquiao, I get it, so are we. But I'm telling you now, Matisse Provodnikov and Kirkland Canelo are better fights people. Canelo wins, does he fight GGG in the autumn?
No. If Canelo wins, he will fight Cotto in the autumn. Remember when Cotto fought Sergio Martinez, HBO said they had a verbal agreement that he'll fight Canelo next. Obviously, that didn't happen. HBO didn't really want Cotto's next fight because they said no, he didn't agree to it. But obviously, with the whole PBS Sports thing, now they have to take the fight.
Is Cotto not with Rock Nation a problem? Don't you see that as a problem? That Cotto's now with Rock Nation? Have you forgot?
No, it's not a problem. It's not a problem. Cotto being Rock Nation helps Canelo.
I don't understand.
Because Golden Boy is going to have serious problems with BBC and out here and always people.
They need to find elsewhere, and Cotto's that dance partner. Alright, there you go, guys. Good video. It's a good video. I enjoyed that one.
Yeah, same here.
I enjoyed that.
Always enjoy it.
Yeah, enjoy it. Canelo Kirkland, great fight. 150, whatever it is, 154 and a half, 155, 156. Could be anything. Who wins? We've gone Canelo. But don't be shocked. And this is honest. Don't be shocked if Kirkland lays this guy out flat. Because anyone between 154 and 168 can get it from Kirkland. And although we don't know how tough Canelo is in terms of his punch resistance, Kirkland's got power in both hands, so don't be shocked. Who do you think wins? Canelo, Kirkland, goes down May 9th a week after the Pacquiao Mayweather, which is a bit bad, I think.
Yeah, it's going bad. It's going bad.
Yeah, it's going to be bad.
It's no longer pay-per-view because of that.
This is it,
yeah.
you know, and it deserves to be pay-per-view, but...
I don't know if it deserves to be pay-per-view, but yeah.
Big time. You don't think it deserves to be pay-per-view?
Nah.
In America. Remember, not over here. In America. We got
Maybe.
Brook fucking...
Kobo's a pay-per-view card, not a pay-per-view fight. I don't know who's on undercard for Kirkland.
Yeah.
Canelo.
And Wolf in it. And Wolf's on the undercard. Alright guys, don't forget
I'll pick for Amwell versus Lele Ali on undercard.
all day. Amwell versus Ronda Rousey, but you're going to get upset. Alright, don't forget to subscribe, tweet, email, you know the usual. Thanks a lot. Cheers.